Hey everyone, this is Jesse from DarkStormReviews.com and welcome to New Comic Book Day for March 19th, 2014. I just got back from the Silver Snail a little while ago and I'm going to show you what I got and talk about them for a little bit. I'm also trying out the EyeSight camera on my MacBook Pro that I bought a couple weeks ago. I know it's not as good as the camera on the iPhone 5S that I normally use, but I'm going to give it a try, see how it is. So first up is Bleeding Monk Zero. Valiant has been putting out Zero issues for the past couple weeks or so, usually some kind of origin story. Not necessarily the main character, though, such as this. Bleeding Monk is a very important character in Harbinger, but we don't know a whole lot about him. So this should be very interesting. Just saw this flipping through it. Pretty cool art. So there you go. And Supergirl 29. I was following this for quite a while, up until issue 20-something. I don't remember. For a long time, I thought this was the best of all the Super books. But then there were creative changes, team changes, especially the main artist who was on it for quite a long time, Mahmoud Asrar. Probably not pronouncing that right. He left, and then there were like one or two writer changes, and then I just kind of lost interest. I didn't think it was as good anymore. But then I got the double Green Lantern, Red Lantern issue last month, and where we saw Kara had been turned into a Red Lantern, which was really cool. But we didn't know how until the last Supergirl issue. I love Kara as a Red Lantern. This is really cool. The artist, there was another artist change, I guess, 1 or 2 issues ago. I don't remember now. Yildiray Sinar, good artist. So it's actually a pretty good-looking book again. Writer Tony Bedard. I don't remember when he came on board. Like I said, I just started picking this up again last issue. But pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Suicide Squad 29. This series is ending next month in April with issue 30. And Alice Cott will not be writing it. No, sorry, not Alice Cott. Matt Kint will not be writing it, which is unfortunate. This series has had its ups and downs. I stuck with it. I always thought it was pretty fun for the most part. I did drop it for a month or two last year. The artwork really went down and the story wasn't really going anywhere for me. But then I picked it up again. So, yeah, I mean, I've been trying to cut down on the amount of comics that I buy every week, so this ending next month makes that easy. I don't have to drop it. I don't have a choice. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, for the most part, I thought this was a pretty good series. So I'm a little disappointed to see it go, but what are you going to do? Harley Quinn 4. This is what makes the demise of Suicide Squad not so painful. This so far has been pretty fun. Written by Amanda Connor, and she does the covers. I love her artwork. She's one of my favorite artists. And she's been doing a good job as the writer on this. And the artist, I forget who drew the first 3 issues, but that's changed already. This issue is drawn by Stefan Rowe? I'm not familiar with him. But I like his work. Flipping through it, looks really nice. So yeah, looking forward to that as well. Ms. Marvel #2. I was surprised how much I liked the first one. There was a lot of hype around it, I guess, and deserved. Making a Muslim girl, Kamala, be the new Ms. Marvel was certainly something different. Really nice artwork. The whole issue was it was cute. It was funny. It's interesting, different. It's not very easy to make a superhero comic feel all that fresh, and they managed to do it here. So I'm also definitely looking forward to Ms. Marvel #2. This could end up being a series that I follow every month. It's pretty impressive. A lot of fun. Star Wars, Dawn of the Jedi Force War, Part 5 of 5. I've been following the Dawn of the Jedi series, which has been going on for at least a year, I think. This one takes place, excuse me, over 25,782 years before the events of Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. This basically goes back all the way back to before there were Jedi. They were called Jedi, and there were no Sith. There was no, war between, light side and dark side. They're all basically trying to figure out the dark side of the Force, the light side, the balance. It's pretty interesting. For the most part, Dawn of the Jedi. This is the third miniseries. Yeah, this is the third one, and I've enjoyed them all. They've got some really nice artwork. I like a lot of the expanded universe Star Wars stuff. It's pretty good. Rocket Girl, number 4. I'm actually a little bit behind on this. I haven't read the last one yet, issue 3. But I picked it up because it has been pretty fun, and Amy Reeder's artwork is just outstanding. Like, I would probably just still continue to buy this, and even if the story was mediocre, and it's not, it's actually pretty good. But even if it was, I would probably still buy this anyway just for her artwork. I mean, she's does a pretty outstanding job here. I love the paneling here. Pretty cool stuff. Next issue. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man, not amazing, not yet. It's not April. Superior Spider-Man, annual number 2. It's an annual, so it's a little longer, and they charge you $1 more. It's $4.99. I did not read a preview for this. I'm not sure what the storyline is here, how much it's connected to what's currently going on in Superior. I like the artwork, though. It's got even the coloring has a kind of a retro style to it, which is, very much a kind of a modern retro sort of style, even the coloring. Yeah, there we go. And the Max, issue 5. This was a series in the 90s, which I never read, but I did buy the MTV animated series on VHS, but I first saw it on TV, and I loved it. But I never read the comic, and they've been re-releasing these completely remastered, rescanned, recolored. So I thought, well, hey, now's a great time to read it. And I haven't seen the animation for a long time, but it seems like the animation, the animated MTV show, was a spot-on adaptation of the comic. And when I read these, I feel like I'm just watching the show. Great stuff. Love the Max. And lastly, Uncanny X-Men, number 19. Uncanny X-Men versus S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. Yeah, that's not confusing. Chris Bachalo is back on art duties, which makes me very happy. I love Chris Bachalo's work. I think he's awesome. Just a couple panel shots there. Flipped by a really good one of them over here. Yeah, that's a nice page there too. Yeah, Chris Bachalo, good stuff. And that's it. So, I will be reviewing 5 of those 10 comics on Bagged and Boarded issue 23 on darkstormreviews.com. Hopefully that will be up maybe tomorrow. Friday's more probable. So please look for that. Any likes, comments are very much appreciated. I'm Jesse from darkstormreviews.com. Thanks for watching, and see ya.